What is up, guys? Zan from the Zan Madden YouTube channel. Today's video, we're going to show you how to shut down the stretch RPO lookie out of the strong H wing from the 3-4 odd defense. But before we do that, guys, please do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you guys hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the uploads I've got coming your way here on the Zan Madden YouTube channel. If you guys want to watch me play Madden 20 live, check me out on the Twitch platform, twitch.tv/Zan Madden. I do have exclusive subscriber-only content for my Tier 1 and Twitch Prime subscribers. We send out sub tips every single Friday, and my Tier 2 subs get access to my full Washington Redskins ebook, which is over 85 minutes of content. It's a very, very good offense, and the reviews on it have been phenomenal. All right, guys, without further ado, let's get into today's tip. One of the major requests I get on the channel all the time is how do I stop the stretch RPO lookie out of the strong H wing? This is a very popular run. It's in the Oakland Raiders playbook. And, obviously I'm a 3-4 bear guy, but I know there's a ton of people out there that love 3-4 odd. So I want to show you a concept that I use out of the 3-4 bear that I'm going to kind of modify to run out of the 3-4 odd. And it's going to involve running the play Engage 8. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Engage 8, that's insane, Zan. Don't do that. Why would you want to blitz 8? Obviously, you're going to be weak against the pass. We're going to make a few adjustments here. So what we're going to do here is we're going to break the huddle. You want this on auto flip. So that way, if they run it to the short side or the wide side, you always have the blitzing safety on the tight end side. That's super important, first off. Run this with auto flip on. If you see strong H wing, turn on auto flip. Very simple. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to spread the linebackers. Now, when you break the huddle and spread linebackers, it's going to try to give you a too high look. And then what you're going to see is that the safety is going to show blitz late. So what you want to do is you want to click onto him early and just get him down to this spot. You actually want to click and drag him to this spot right here, where he's basically forming kind of this weird triangle look with the two linebackers around him. And you want him basically blitzing, kind of a crisscross animation with the outside linebacker in front of him. Now, from a coverage standpoint, the adjustments that we're going to make here is we're going to put the inside linebacker into a curl flat. You could also choose a hard flat, but I prefer the curl flat. I'm going to take the outside corner and put him into an outside 1/4 or a quarter zone. So that way he takes away the steep corner route out of the play F trail that is also found in strong H wing. And then as far as your user goes on this play, you could either use the inside linebacker, this player, or if you choose to not, make sure you're putting him into a mid-read zone or some sort of, you basically want to get him in coverage over the middle of the field. So that way if they, try to pass over the middle, you've got something in the middle of the field. Or you can bring down this safety and user him. This is my choice. I like to user this guy on this play. Now, what we're looking for on this play, and this will happen the majority of the time, not 100%, but enough to force your opponent to say, okay, I'm done with this call, is you want a player at the blitzing safety position that has obviously good speed, acceleration, agility, but you also want to make sure you have good play recognition and good pursuit rating. The reason you want those two ratings is that play recognition is the rating that determines how quickly a player deciphers the run and gets into the run fit. Super important. It's basically a run fit. It's basically a run fit rating. It tells you how fast you get into your run assignment. Now, pursuit is obviously the rating that determines what type of angle the player takes in pursuit to get to the ball carrier. And we know that in Madden 20, pursuit as a whole is kind of janky. That's what is the main culprit behind this defense when it doesn't work, which is not very often. This defense works the vast majority of the time. But pursuit rating is super important, is what I'm saying. You want to make sure that they have the highest pursuit rating possible. Now, obviously, with this play, we're going to be getting the safety free the majority of the time and cleaning up with our user. So if you can put it in enforcer at this spot, this is going to be a guy that's going to be getting some free hit sticks in the backfield on the ball carrier on these handoffs. And all we're going to do here with our users, we're just going to stand in center field. We want to kind of dare them like, hey, go ahead and run the dive. Because if they run the dive, you got the blitzing outside linebacker off the backside that should be able to pursue. I actually don't have the dive in the audibles right now, but I'll try to show that here in this video as well. But when they run this ball, you're scraping to the outside in the event that your teammate, Derwin James, cannot make the tackle on his pursuit. You're going to clean up. So you're going to see right here how we get outside. But you see how Derwin James gets that free hit on the running back. Super easy setup. Again, we'll go through the setup here. It is, you're going to, as soon as you break the huddle, spread the linebackers, click onto the safety and drag him to this spot. You're going to purple zone the inside linebacker. You're going to outside quarter Hayward. And you can bring this guy down and user him. Or you could leave him high. You could just kind of put him right here. Another tip you could do is if you're worried about the dive, put this guy into a spy if you're going to user this guy. That way, if they run F trail, you can get back and take away the post. And the spy kind of flashes in front of the angle route to the fullback. But that's a little bit more of an advanced tip. But again, here, when they snap this ball, you want to get to the outside. And watch just how Derwin James lights into the running back in the backfield. Now, obviously, the running back is breaking the tackle here. That's how Madden is. It's kind of built that way. So you want to make sure that you're definitely there to clean up with your user. But you can see this is not really engage 8. This is just, you're getting a specific blitz angle. It is this blitz angle that is fixated on the outside shoulder of the tight end that gets you the free run. So you could also spy the middle linebacker and bring down this guy. I mean, it's up to you, whichever one you feel more comfortable using. If you're playing salary cap and you have kind of like a good user inside linebacker, like a Willis that you put lurker on, obviously that's the guy you want to use there. And then you would have this guy be into a spy or whatever. But maybe you have lurker on your safety, so you want to use him, and you want to put this linebacker into a spy. It's these two players right here, Jenkins and Tranquil, are interchangeable. So whichever one you feel comfortable using is basically up to you. But again, here, when that ball snapped, you're scraping to the outside. See how Derwin James gets that hit in the backfield nearly every time. Now, I did mention the dive. Let's go ahead and go back to the play call menu here and try to show you some halfback dive. Again, this is kind of a defense, in my opinion, that is more situational. Again, I know personally for me, I run the bear and I shut down this formation. It really doesn't give me any trouble. But I know most of you guys out there run 3-4 odd. So I wanted to try to get you something that you guys could run that will allow you to shut this down. So again, we're going back to the engage 8. You turn it on auto flip to make sure that you're got the right, if I can find engage 8, there it is. You can tell I don't run 3-4 odd. I don't know where the plays are. So, but I know how to lab it. So we're going to go ahead and show this to you again here. So if they're running the dive, obviously, it's kind of the same drill here. You're going to basically, if you have a kind of an idea that they're running dive spot, you're going to want to spy the safety, let him play downhill. You're going to see here, I'm going to make sure I am in dive. If they run this here, you notice you got the backside pursuit. He's going to hit the running back clean in the backfield. So what they're going to have to do to block this, if they want to run dive, they're going to have to motion this guy across the formation. And you notice that when they motion, you're going to be able to, you're basically going to be able to have that guy follow. So now they can't run the bounce back on that dive. So, in this situation, I would probably use her right here, because in the event that they do run the stretch, you want to make sure that you're getting out wide. If they go to this motion, I would probably still, I would leave this guy blitzing right here, Tranquil, just to make sure he's playing downhill. That way, you've got the ability to shoot through the middle. See, the right A gap was there. They can't bounce it out to the right because Derwin James is still coming in free. That's the beauty of this safety blitz play, is that even when they run the dive here, you see that pretty much every lane is filled. I actually took a bad pursuit angle there. I would want to hit the right A gap because that's really the only place he could have gone right there. But instead, I kind of just took on the blocker. Obviously, you got a lot of you guys are going to put like inside or run stop abilities on your nose tackle. So they're really not going to have any luck up the middle anyways. You see that this just completely bags the run. So when you're facing the strong H wing out of the 3-4 odd, you definitely want to go to the engage 8 again with the setups. I think it's just a really, really solid defense. Again, one last time, you spread the linebackers. You make sure that this strong safety is standing basically right here. And then you just go ahead and purple zone the inside linebacker, outside quarter Hayward, and then just bring this guy down. You can spy right here if you like. That way, when they run that stretch lookie, you can go ahead and get out wide. You see, again, Derwin James just flies right in and gets a free hit. So hopefully this video was beneficial for you guys. If it was, be sure to drop a like on it. Any questions, drop them in the comments below. We'll see you guys tomorrow with our next video. Until then, this is Zan. Get in the lab and good luck.